Eagles Nation, the tension is back. And this time, it's hitting right at the heart of the locker room. The loss to the Denver Broncos, 21-17, was already tough to swallow. But what came after the game? That turned frustration into drama. One play, one throw, one miscommunication. And just like that, what should have been a simple missed connection became the latest chapter in the ongoing tension between A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. But what really happened on that play that left fans furious and the locker room dead silent? Late in the game, Hurts went for the knockout blow, a deep shot downfield to A.J. Brown. It looked like the perfect opportunity to seal the win. The ball soared through the air and flew way past Brown. Every fan watching screamed the same thing. How did they miss that? But then, the replay told a different story. Brown made his move, got separation from the defender, but slowed down, just slightly, as if he didn't expect Hurts to throw it when he did. And that's the real issue. Not just a missed throw, but a missed connection. When your star receiver and your franchise quarterback aren't in sync, the whole world notices. After the game, the media swarmed in with questions, and it was A.J. Brown who spoke first. And what he said sent shockwaves through the room. From my point of view, it was just missed. I didn't think the ball was coming. When I looked up, I didn't see it. When I looked back, I didn't see it. Then it was thrown. Like I said, we just missed. Now maybe it wasn't his intention, but those words felt like a subtle shot at Hurts. Or maybe not so subtle. To a lot of people, it sounded like Brown was saying, "That wasn't on me." A few minutes later, Hurts faced the same question, and his answer couldn't have been more different. Yeah, I'd really have to watch the film to assess that. Obviously, that's one you want to hit in a big moment. Two answers, two tones, one defensive, one diplomatic. And for Eagles fans who've been watching this dynamic for a while, it felt all too familiar. Throughout the game, the deep ball just wasn't there. Hurts threw 9 passes over 20 yards, but only 2 completions. The second most deep attempts of his entire career. Statistically, he had a solid game, 280 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, but the chemistry clearly off. A.J. Brown ended the game with 5 catches for just 43 yards, way below expectations for a player of his caliber. You could feel the frustration on the field, on the sideline, and definitely afterward. Even Devonta Smith chimed in after the game saying, "Everybody just needs to get on the same page." That says it all. Even his teammates see it. Something isn't clicking. And that's what worries fans the most. It's not just one play. It's a pattern, a recurring tension between the Eagles' biggest offensive stars, a breakdown in communication that could become something much bigger if it's not fixed fast. And here's the thing, this isn't coming out of nowhere. A.J. Brown has been visibly unhappy for weeks, frustrated with his role, wanting more targets, more involvement, more spotlight. He's a competitor, no doubt, but emotions like that, in a locker room like Philly's, can spread fast. After the game, the contrast couldn't have been clearer. Hurts, quiet, focused, staring at the stat sheet. Brown, head down, clearly frustrated. And outside the locker room, reporters and fans all asking the same question. Is there a rift between Hurts and Brown again? For now, it's under control, but we've seen this movie before. Every time the offense struggled, Brown's name ends up in the headlines. And even though Hurts always stays composed, it's impossible to ignore the growing tension. There's still time to fix it, and the perfect chance comes next week against the New York Giants. A strong win could calm things down, at least for a little while. But until then, everyone's wondering, was that just a miscommunication or a sign of something deeper? Because Eagles fans know how it goes. In Philly, a spark can turn into a fire real quick. So now I want to hear from you, Bird Gang. Do you think A.J. Brown crossed the line with his comments? Or should Jalen Hurts take more accountability and rebuild that chemistry? Drop your thoughts below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this story is far from over. Fly, Eagle, fly.